Welcome, guys, to TNW reviewing 1994 Monday Night Raw. Just like it, I'm going to go into not a freaking. I'm not going because I'm by myself, so I'm not going to bore you with the time. Maybe a 15 minutes, 20 minutes on review Monday Night Raw. What was my biggest takeaway of the year 1994, and what was the biggest angle? Like, what I'm gonna spotlight was character in somewhat shape or form, and what did it age well, what did it age the best, worst, and you're gonna hear it all. So get your popcorn ready and gonna talk about it. So what was my biggest takeaway from 1994 Monday Night Raw was the essential of a star being born in Owen Hart. And that's going to be the biggest the spotlight I'm going to discuss, and I'm going to discuss in my biggest takeaway to him. But that's definitely going to be Owen Hart and the ascending of Bret the Hitman Hart becoming the main guy in 1994. But the struggle with Bret Hart maintaining that stardom and becoming the top guy were really very, because it wasn't that many people competing with Bret Hart. You had Diesel that he wasn't even ready for, but the storyline was mostly going toward Jerry Lawler. Owen Hart, that he should have won the title if I swear, like, he should have won a title at Survivor Series, or even maybe at Monday Night, like one of those episodes of Monday Night Raw to pop the ratings show, because he was so white hot and he was the best heel in that company, and they missed the boat on taking the biggest heel that is white hot and creating a babyface to defeat Bret the Hitman Hart, maybe going into Survivor Series or going into the Royal Rumble, and taking Owen Hart and making him the biggest heel. And when you get to WrestleMania 11, the biggest payoff will be WrestleMania 11. If Bret the Hitman Hart become the biggest babyface, you will have that match, Owen Hart versus Bret the Hitman Hart, at the main event of WrestleMania 11. That would have been the biggest WrestleMania match of all time. And you'll go at it because WrestleMania 10, they open up the WrestleMania 10 with that match. And then WrestleMania 11, having that same match that opened up WrestleMania 10, that ended the show at WrestleMania 11, that would have been absolutely fantastic, but they botched it, and WrestleMania 11 was one of the worst WrestleMania of all time. one of the worst WrestleMania of all time. Because they really botched it. They really botched that finish, because when Bret Hitman Hart lost the title at Survivor Series, he lost it to Bob Backlund, and Bob Backlund maybe 2 days later lose it to Diesel. It's like Diesel wasn't white hot. He was hot, but he wasn't white hot. It wasn't hot enough to maintain that title like for God knows how long. He had that title for almost a year in 1995. And that momentum really cost them a whole year of storytelling. A whole year. So that was my biggest takeaway. Like, it was a blunder for the second half of Monday Night Raw because it was so dumb. But it was introduced us by, in 1994, the Smoking Guns. The Smoking Guns, Billy Gunn and Bart Gunn, was really, really hot as a tag team. But you definitely see that Billy Gunn was standing out on his own. Like, you know, he had the real potential in that group. And then you had Henry Gowan, you had Adam Bomb. He was a muscle head, but he knew he got it. He had A game, but Vince McMahon, I kind of surprised, like, he was a big man that Vince liked, but never pulled the trigger on. So Adam Bomb, like, in the introduction of Adam Bomb and the beginning introduction of what was it? The Fink and Harvey Whippleman. That storyline, I never watched Monday Night Raw in 1994, but that was absolutely, I would say, god awful. It wasn't not the terms of endearment in that, on that show. So I don't have too much to say about that. Like, but my biggest takeaways was bad production all the way around. I think 1993 was much better than 1994, but it introduced you to a bunch of characters that you would think will carry them to the next generation. The British Bulldog came in. In September, early September, late October-ish. They brought in the Anvil back. British Bulldog, Anvil, Owen Hart, Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, Diesel. You had all the cats like that will bring, you know what I mean, they were back to the next generation. But with all those stars, you gotta have supporting stars. And they were kind of light on supporting stars. Because I think with Mr. Perfect being semi-retired, he didn't have a big role in 1994. In 1994, Ric Flair left from 93. Halfway coming on 93, but this is not 93. This is 1994. Lex Luger kind of failed as a babyface. I think he should have not turned heel. He should have turned heel. He should have remained heel the whole 1993 and turned babyface in 1994. And I think I probably maybe not botch it, but I think they botched it. If you put Lex Luger in Diesel's spot, it'll be a whole different conversation. I will tell you why. Lex Luger had one thing over Diesel at that time. had pop. He had generation of fans, kids, women, everybody cheering him. Diesel had women cheering him. Not really kids, but women. But if you put Diesel and put Lex Luger in Diesel play at the end of 1994, it would be a whole different story. And I don't think that Lex Luger would have left for WCW at that time. Because he became a champion. He became the face of the company. A true face of the company. With that title, he can do anything. He'll write his own check. But they didn't, and that's why he left. Because they didn't put any respect in his name. Because I like Lex Luger. Lex Luger got robbed of an opportunity to lead the WWF at that time. So, that was my biggest takeaway and everything else. And what then my spotlight I want to discuss was Owen Hart. Owen Hart, he was the most talented Hart of all time. I will tell you why. Owen Hart was the most talented Hart brother. One of the talented Hart brothers. If Bret wasn't there, and if Owen was the first Hart to go there, to go to WWF, he would have been lost in the shuffle. But Bret was the guy to push his brother to the limit. And I think Owen Hart passed with flying colors. And to me, Owen, even though I wanted Owen to win at least one WWF title, it didn't neglect his career at all, because he was one of the greatest wrestlers of all time. He was the most decorated wrestler of all time, winning tag team championship, winning Intercontinental Championship, winning European Championships. He was a 4-time Slammy Award. He was 4-time Slammy Award winner. In 1994, King of the Ring. Boy, Owen Hart was the guy. Owen Hart had a bunch of awards and accolades that any wrestler would want to have. Leave it down in the conversation below of what was your favorite Owen Hart match. You had numerous matches with everybody: Diesel, Shawn Michaels, British Bulldog, Bret Hart, Yokozuna. He teamed up with Yokozuna and won the tag team championship. He wrestled Triple H. He had rivalry with everybody. He was a workman. So you cannot tell me that Owen Hart deserved to be in the Hall of Fame, but it would be very awkward of him being in the WWE Hall of Fame, because the company was very neglected in how they handle his death, and handling of that. They changed company, the handling the freaking thing, and they went cheap, and they utterly cost them somebody's life because of money. So it's very sad, but it was absolutely positively true. Owen Hart was probably one of the greatest of all time. And he's not gonna probably get his due, but he will be recognized on the WWE Network. If he's not in the Hall of Fame, he gonna be remembered. He gonna be remembered no matter what. What Martha Hart, she got some money. She not struggling at all. Don't need there to be money. You know, they got very well compensated in the matter. But if they could go back and change time, they will not do that same mistake again, because they will neglect and they will idiocy in terms of saving a penny. You cost yourself a life, and they were terrible. What aged well was the rivalry of Bret the Hitman Hart and Owen Hart. That I would say that aged well. And the Undertaker, the build up in 1994, well, that's absolutely crazy. 1994, the build up to SummerSlam, the build up tour, like, where is the Undertaker? What Undertaker? Like, people like giving account. They saw the Undertaker at a meat packaging place, and like he was ordering meat. He was this tall, and he was ordering a bunch of meat, and you would see like, oh my God, this was staged. Like, it wasn't very well produced, but it was absolutely funny though. It was absolutely funny, and they trying to build up the fact that, Undertaker is somewhere in the real world, like living his life, but not really, But if like the build up toward the Undertaker, that probably maybe I would say did not really age well, because of how production value and everything else, like, they were portraying the Undertaker as a supernatural being. But you be thinking, like, is he man or supernatural? Okay. So, yeah. What aged the worst? What aged the worst was, it was maybe campy in 1994, and you would go, it was a prelude to 1995, and like how I hated 1995 to a passion, and I can't wait to go into 1996. Like, I want to skip the whole 1995 and get to 1996, because 1996 has some memorable moments in sports entertainment and professional wrestling. They had one of the best. And when I get to 1998, 1996, I will be looking at Monday Night Raw and Nitro and see what the best show out of the week, that week of professional wrestling. But I gotta get to 1996. So, yeah. My final thoughts, they've been like 20 minutes, but my final thoughts in 1994 was, it wasn't better than 1993. I think 1994 had its moments. It's just like 1990, I can't really judge because 1993 was it wasn't the best year. 1994, it wasn't its best years. It wasn't its best, no. It was decent at best, but it wasn't like, oh, this is the best year in professional wrestling. It wasn't. Because you're talking about, you talking about, I like how they format they having feature matches open up the show. If next week British Bulldog versus Shawn Michaels, they announce that match, and you announce that like British Bulldog versus Shawn Michaels, that match gonna be first, gonna be the first match shown, and I think that right there will be maybe what aged the best is. They had a certain formula in producing a show, because Monday Night Raw was a 1 hour show, and what they did was they put the best match first to draw more audience. And to me, let's look in the camera. Why they couldn't do it right now? Put the best match first to draw more eyes. Like, announce the match next week for next week. Then the next week come, do the match. Just do the match. Why do I have to wait? And like wait until an hour to get that match. So that right there, that age, that probably aged the best. That was I think that will be my biggest takeaway of that year, that Monday Night Raw of 94, 93, and maybe 1995, one, they were introducing matches first when they advertised it the week prior. They should follow that formula today and see what happened. Alright, I passed my normal hour, my normal time, so leave a list below if you ever watched 1994 Monday Night Raws, and leave a comment down below stating like what's your favorite superstar of all time out of that time period, and I talk wrestling. So in my next video, probably in the coming weeks, will be 1995, but I want to take some time. I'll just rhyme accidentally bars. Okay, alright, see you. I will see you in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe, favorite this video, and I want 10 likes to this video, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.